guys, welcome back to Little Piece of Heaven Farm. I'm Cheryl, and today we're going to be canning up some sliced apples. These came off of our apple trees that we have. We have one that's about 100 years old, and then we have another one that's about 75, and then some of our new orchard that we planted when we first got here about 15 years ago. So these apples came off our real old established trees, and we don't know what they are, but they're pretty good eating. So what we're going to do, we're going to peel these and then slice them up, and we're going to put them in jars just as sliced apples, and then I can use them however I want. My pantry is pretty full of pie fillings this year, so the apple trees produced a lot more apples this year, which is great. So what I'm going to do is just peel them, and then all these peelings will go to our chickens, and we'll be water bathing these. And they're going to go in a light syrup. I don't like heavy syrup type of stuff. It just makes it too ungodly sweet. So we're going to be doing this. And then I have some lemon water beside me. And I have my pots all heating up. My water bath canner and my pot for the syrup water I'll be making. So I just go around and I just slice them close to the core. And I know some of you are going to ask me, Cheryl, why aren't you making apple cider vinegar? Well, I don't use apple cider vinegar that much. So all this will go to my chickens. And if it has a little bit of skins on it, I'm not too worried about it, because they'll all get eaten. And then we'll just slice them and put them in our water. I wish I knew what kind of apples these were. The lady that we bought the house from, she didn't even know. So, but we found out through neighbors that, oh, that's Raven. She always has to talk. From our neighbors that how this used to be like a hay farm. They also had horses and things like that. And they had a big orchard, and a lot of it was apples that they grew. So, yeah, so this is what we're doing today, and I'm trying to get some more in my pantry. I have to go harvest some more stuff out of the garden. And we'll go from there. Anyway, you know what I'm doing. I'm peeling apples, and I'll bring you back when I have them all completed. Okay, welcome back, guys. I got a whole pot, well, almost a whole pot of apples what I had on hand. And I got the water bath can going. I have my jars in the oven. And I'm heating up the water to make my syrup. And we're going to use 2 1/4 cups to 5 1/2 cups of water. And we're hoping should yield us 4 quarts of apples that I'm making today. And then we're going to water bath can them for 20 minutes in a water bath. So I'm going to get this all stirred up, get it going. And I'll bring out my jars here in a little bit. Once this comes up to a boil, will be a few minutes and I'll bring it back then. Okay guys, I'm going to get ready to can. I have wide mouth jars that I'm bringing out of the oven. And I think I have enough apples to fill these 4. They didn't have that much apples to begin with. So we're gonna start getting these done, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a little bit of lemon juice at the bottom of my jars. I tend to do that with apples because you know how they like to brown. And even though they've been soaking in lemon water, I just like to do it for an extra precaution. Make it look nice in the bottle. So I'm just gonna get these in there, and to help debubble easier, I'm gonna add a little bit of water to them. Okay. Add the rest of our water and sugar mixture. And we're going to go to an inch headspace. And we're going to wipe our rims. And put a lid on. And we're going to proceed to the next one. And this is just another way to serve your apples where you don't have to make applesauce or apple pie filling. You can have an option to use these in any dish that you feel like using, or just eat them out of the jar. You know, during the winter. Couple more pieces in there. Build it up the rest of the way. Bubble it. just a smidgen of more water into that one. There we go. And the apples will float to the top, but they'll settle down once they're processed and sink to the bottom. So I'm going to pause it right here for right now. I'm going to get a couple of pint jars ready and put them in my hot water bath canner and let them sterilize for a while. Okay guys, my pints are ready. So I'm going to start canning these guys up. And I got 3 pints out just in case, you never know. Try to separate these apples as much as I can. Bubble. Get this little guy in there. Oh, perfect. Okay guys, we got 4 quarts and 3 pints of sliced apples. And I'm going to need to add some water to my pot. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay. Then bring these up to a boil. The rest of this vinegar in. And we're going to pressure can the apples for 20 minutes. It doesn't matter if they're pints or quarts, it's still 20 minutes. And we'll catch you when they come back out of the water bath canner. Okay guys, here's our apples, and you notice that they are floating. I'm not worried about it. Once they cool down, they'll sink to the bottom. Anyway, that was 4 quarts of apples and 3 pints. I'll catch you on the next video. You guys have a great day. Thanks for visiting the farm. Bye.